If you have 30 seconds and can shake a bottle, you can make vinaigrette dressing. Today, I'm going to show you how. Welcome to I Want to Cook. My name is Chef Matt, and today we are talking about vinaigrette dressing, and this will be the easiest dressing you have ever made. You may never go back to store-bought. Now, at its most basic, vinaigrette is just 2 ingredients. It is oil, vinegar, and then we do add some seasoning, some salt and pepper. Really, that is it. Now, you can use any type of oil. Well, maybe not that kind of oil, but any type of vegetable oil and any type of vinegar. So for this one, I am just using olive oil and some balsamic vinegar. Here is how to turn these super simple ingredients into a delicious vinaigrette. So the only thing you really need to know about vinaigrette is the ratio, and it's super simple. So it is 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. So that means in this case, I'm going to do 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Doesn't have to be exact. And 1 tablespoon of vinegar. We'll just dump it in there. Again, we don't want to forget the seasoning, so I'm going to use a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Put the lid on and shake. Doesn't even matter what hand. Pretend you're a bartender. I don't know, maybe you're playing the congos. Shake. Even a kid can do this. In fact, have your kids do this. They can have fun in the kitchen. Look, we just made vinaigrette. Let's give it a taste. Tangy, yum. Now, admittedly, this is really simple, but this is just a very basic vinaigrette. But you know what? You can dress up this dressing really easily. So here's how I do mine. Now, the cool thing about making your own vinaigrette is that in addition to making it with any type of oil you like and any tang you like, if you like it more tangy, you can add more vinegar, or if you like that more, that unctuous mouthfeel, you can add more oil. But you can also add a ton of herbs. You can add walnuts, you can add chopped cheeses. Let your imagination run wild. What I like to do for mine is I add some dried oregano, and then I add a little bit of Dijon mustard. And you're probably following along here. This is going to make a Dijon vinaigrette. That is tangy, that is delicious, and it costs just cents to make. Now, I use Dijon for a reason, and that is because mustard has a special property. It is called an emulsifier. And what emulsifiers do is they help 2 things come together. So you probably know that oil and vinegar, they don't mix naturally. They're not friends. If you try to put them together, they'll separate. That's why we have to shake, or you could also whisk this up if you prefer using a whisk. But when you introduce Dijon or a mustard, that is an emulsifier, and that helps those 2 become friends. So maybe in high school, you kind of knew somebody, but you weren't that great a friend. Maybe you didn't even get along, but you both knew a 3rd person, mustard, and they brought you together. Mustard is that friend. You can also use honey. That is another great emulsifier. But experiment. That's the fun with vinaigrettes. Now, this can also easily be doubled or tripled or whatever. Just keep that ratio in mind, 3 to 1. So if we wanted to double this, and this is going by my terrible math skills, I would use 6 tablespoons of oil and 2 tablespoons of vinegar. But you know what? Even that is up to you. Like I say, if you like a tangier vinaigrette like I do, just add some more vinegar. So shake, whisk, whatever you want. That is how to make a vinaigrette. I do like just putting it into a bottle and shaking it up because I can just use this and then put it in the refrigerator. But again, if you have a whisk, Whisking does tend to bring these two ingredients together a little easier, but whether you whisk or shake, once you put into a bottle, you're probably gonna have to shake it or whisk it again right before using, because remember, those two friends don't always get along. So that is how to make a vinaigrette in like 30 seconds. I'm serious, this is like one of the easiest things you'll have to make. You don't even need a stove. Have fun with it, experiment. You know, if you want more of maybe like an Asian style vinaigrette, you can use a rice wine vinegar and maybe like a canola oil, maybe even a hint of sesame oil. Again, vinaigrettes are just beautiful because they're so versatile. You can use them on salads, you can use them to marinate like a fish or steak or chicken. They're awesome. And now you know how to make a vinaigrette. You don't have to buy that store-bought stuff with all those mystery ingredients. Just a few really basic ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. That's how you make a vinaigrette. My name is Chef Matt. This is I Wanna Cook. Thanks for watching. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Welcome to my kitchen. I make all sorts of easy recipes here, and I also take requests. So if you have one, please put that in the comments below. Until next time, I hope you want to cook.